You know what's gonna happen? Some random dude's gonna join, and he's not gonna hear half of the stuff. He's gonna join in us saying circle jerk. He's gonna be like, what does circle jerk have to do with Viscera cleanup detail? Hey everyone, Peter here with the Citrus Bros, and tonight I'm being joined by my friend.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Captain Riptide, your favorite Citrus brother, and we're going into smooth, calm, collected podcast mode. Yeah, so we're back at Viscera Cleanup Detail. We got a lot of comments in the last video saying this game was perfect for a background to the podcast, so I think we're gonna keep using it, at least for the short term. So, Peter, I feel like something I'd like to talk about is how we're really sort of going all in the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely, I've been actually making videos all day. I gotta make a video, edit a video, then I actually have to try to get some actual gaming done. And then it's a lot of work. You don't think gaming is a lot of work, but yeah, you don't think gaming is a lot of work, but then, you realize that you actually have to try and be funny instead of just being stupid, and that's a tough thing.
Yeah, or silently enjoying it. You have to talk over it, have commentary. But I've quite enjoyed it. I've been doing the My Summer Car videos, which is it's a game I very much enjoy playing, but it can be very slow at times. And thankfully, what's great about YouTube is my audience can enjoy what happens in the game without having to actually go through the parts that suck about the game, like driving for 15-20 minutes and having nothing happen and having someone crash into your car and total it. They just see it crash, and the next thing they know, I fixed the car.
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like. Some games, I watch them and then I'm like, oh, okay, this game looks interesting, and I'll actually go out and buy the game because it's on sale, or also because, I pay in rubles. So, yeah, I'll buy the game, and then when I get in it, I'm like, okay, yeah, they didn't tell me there's like 10 hours of labor that I have to put into this to get you that part. So,
yeah.
What you guys are getting is completely different than of what we're doing. And I think that's why, I mean, if you haven't noticed, the kind of, the generations, they kind of all went towards more of watching instead of actually gaming. Like, if you've seen that South Park episode where everyone's watching PewDiePie instead of gaming themselves, I think that's one of the reasons, because it kind of takes away the stress that some games offer.
Sure, and if you have a YouTuber that does a lot of good editing, doesn't just upload a 30-minute video with them saying nothing and stutter, they actually take the time to edit it, then it becomes nothing but the highlights and the good parts of the video. You don't have to deal with the downsides. I
think people, honestly, they always loved commentary. That's kind of what always been popular, just comments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it really is fun. It feels like you're in a community. I've really enjoyed just I used to make fun of YouTubers that are always like, yeah, so what we're gonna do. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're doing it. I'm just here watching. But now that I'm doing it, I really get where they're coming from, because I feel like I'm doing it with somebody, even though they're not necessarily there.
He's just saying that for the YouTube money, guys.
Whatever gets us monetized. We need more subscribers.
It's definitely fun. There's definitely the ups and downs. I mean, the main problem I think that we have is, even though you have a pretty decent gaming computer, it's still the editing software will destroy your GPU. If you guys ever seen those GPUs that have 8 or 16 gigabytes of RAM on them, that's what you need them for. You need them for this.
Yeah, it eats your computer. It really surprised me, because I thought I had a really good one, but I guess it wasn't good enough.
I had a question for you, and my question is, when you're in the shower, right? So imagine yourself, you're the captain, which
I think I know what this question is. Keep going.
So when you are in the shower, and you're showering, you get your head and all that, and then of course you shower in warm water, then you feel that warm water on your body and you want to take a piss. Do you piss in the shower?
I'm an engineer. The pipe goes to the same place. I just piss in the shower.
See, and that's what I say. I'm like, you're cleaning yourself in there, and that water's already dirty, so it's not like you're pissing on yourself. It doesn't matter.
Twitch chat, if you all have any opinions on the matter, feel free to chime in. And for those of you who are going to be in the YouTube video that's made out of this stream, let us know what you do. Poll the top right. A, do you not use the shower? B, do you pee in the shower? Or C, do you do 1 and 2 in the shower?
That's what our YouTube is all about. We answer the questions
that nobody wants to ask.
Exactly. This is raw and uncut.
Raw and uncut.
I mean, I was talking to this one chick, and like she got straight up disgusted. Because, you know, I was trying to like hit on her, and I'm like, yo, like, you want to take a bath later on? And she's like, oh, you pee in the shower. I'm like, bro, like, I cleaned it.
Oh, so you wanted to talk about our business plans / strategy.
Yeah, so if you guys, I think we mentioned it in the last video.
But I think this is a good chance for us to sort of maybe flesh it out and, you know, like sort of explain what it is besides just a funny joke. Because it's not a funny joke. For us, it really is a way of life.
Yeah, so circle jerking, as it started, the lore, is, if you guys aren't familiar with the game Factorio, unless you have 1,000 spare hours that you want to waste your life away.
Literally.
Yeah, that game is crack. If you go on the Reddit, everyone's addicted to it. Yeah, the very early in the game, you have to mine coal, and before they patched it, so the coal miner uses coal to run. So what you have to do is you mine like 2 or 3 coal by hand, you put it in the miner, and then it runs, and then you take the inventory, you put it back. But back, like what you could do is, because you can tell where the output of like your miner is. So you just have 4 miners in the square, and they would just feed each other, and that was like the original circle.
Yeah, and when we say feed, like the coal would only go into the fuel for that miner. So then you would just, they would just infinitely run, and then eventually the fuel tank will fill up, and you'll just start stockpiling coal.
And yeah, so the circle jerk theory kind of developed after that.
It's the circle jerk theory is, in simple words, circulation. It's movement. It's moving stuff around.
And so what we do is, our plan for the YouTube channel and Twitch is we have our YouTube people go on Twitch, and our Twitch people go on YouTube. So that's the very basic circle jerk. But then later on, of course, we're going to put our big brains together and, you know, also get different platforms and just like circle jerk you guys. And, you know, it's just going to turn into one huge bukkake party.
Exactly. So right now we have, this is a live Twitch stream for the podcast, which is what I think we're going to do moving forward. So we're circle jerking Twitch into YouTube, and then vice versa. We're circle jerking YouTube into Twitch. This one is more of a PSA, a public service announcement. If you guys are trying to buy something online, and they say that they want to do it through eBay, and you say, okay, sure, because they get like safety stuff in place, and then you get an email from something that looks like eBay, but it asks you to pay in only eBay gift cards, it's a scam.
Yeah, anything, so I worked retail, and you have a lot of sketchy people coming in. Oh, hey, someone actually commented. They said circle jerk when you jerk in circular motion. Wacko man. Oh.
Sorry I missed your comment, Wacko man. Shout out. You're in the YouTube video. Say hi.
I think he is that guy that I said he's going to join, and he's going to like, why are they talking about circle jerking?
But anyway, yeah, so if you have to pay in only gift cards, it's a scam.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I worked in retail. Quite often you see people coming in and, you know, they buy gift cards and they try buying it with credit cards because those credit cards are stolen. Now, gift cards and those Visa vanilla cards are used in scams a lot. So, I mean, if you notice online, if you follow like personal finance on Reddit or things like that, a lot of common scams where they'll be like, oh, hey, like, you know, send us this gift card. Or another one, I don't know if you're familiar with this, Marion, you get a job offer, and what they tell you is they'll be like, hey, here's a check, $1,000, right? Let's say it's $1,000. But then they tell you, take that to the bank. You cash out the $1,000, but you have to send $500 or some amount back.
Oh, so they're trying to launder money.
No. So you know what happens, because you know how checks, they don't get deposited right away.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically taking the $1,000 from yourself, you're sending them the $500, and you think you made $500.
Yeah.
But then 2-3 days later, the bank calls you back and they're like, hey, that check was bounced because the check is fake.
Yeah.
So then you're out $500, and that's a very, very popular scam, especially actually, I think right now with Corona going around, a lot of people are going to be unemployed. And if that happens to you when you're looking for a job, you know, report them to police or, you know, whoever you report the scammers to.
No, the police don't do anything about scammers, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, if they don't, just avoid it. So
the only thing you can do is just try to learn from other people's mistakes. You know, like you'd be surprised. I was just when I encountered the scammer, I was just trying to buy a truck. It was a Toyota Tacoma from 1999 with a stick shift, and that's what they were trying to scam me on. You know, it's like you don't even know when to expect it.
wait, hold up. So this dude wanted you to pay thousands of dollars in a gift card?
Yeah.
See, that just sounds sketchy. Like, why?
I know. And dude, the email I got looked
email.
so legitimate. There was like a document, and it's like, please purchase these eBay gift cards. They may only come in these sizes, and then call our support number, and they will help you arrange the purchase. And then, really, what got me, like, because it looked so legit that I kind of didn't question it at the time. I'm like, okay, I've never used eBay. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what they do. But what caught me off guard was the number wasn't an 866 number. It was like a 410 number. So I'm like, is that their support number? So I go online, and yeah, that wasn't their number. I called them, and it was spam, so I reported it. Or it was a scam.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Peter, wait, no, you're Canadian. But did you guys get any relief for coronavirus?
So we did, and well, I mean, I didn't. But what I heard is it actually was like very easy. I saw this post. Someone said like it felt like a scam because it was like 2 clicks and they got a relief.
Oh, you said your mother was having some trouble, right? Was that what you were doing that for?
Oh yeah. So what happened was, you know, like I went on the unemployment website, and they actually had not a full number. So instead of like, you know, a number is 10 digits because I sent you a picture of that.
Yeah, it was like a
And they had
303 1 2 3 4 5 6, and it's like, wait a minute, hold up. So now I hear you asking YouTube/Twitch, Captain Riptide, what are you drinking? Why, it's good old Michelob Ultra, the best beer. Please sponsor us.
So I'm drinking Coors Golden. It's like in that old-timey fashion bottle. It's like, you know, those little stubby bottles.
Oh, yeah.
How long does it take for beer to expire? Because I've had this since New Year's.
I don't know if it expires. I think you need to store it a certain way so it doesn't, like, turn bad.
See, there we go. We just needed some beer. There's a topic. Have you ever eaten expired food?
I think accidentally. My fridge is known for having random expired bits. Like, my sister's just sitting on the couch, she's eating, like, celery, dipping it in ranch, and I just come out of the bathroom, and I'm like, yo, did you check the expiration date on that? I've had that forever.
Wait, the ranch or the celery?
The ranch.
Beer? I feel like alcohol is overpriced, because all it is it's expired crap. So if anything, it should be cheap. Yeah, it's expired bread. Like, dude, come on, it should be free if anything.
Don't listen to a Michelob Ultra. You're still the best beer.
So where are we from? So we're actually kind of like, so our origins is from Europe, old Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
But we've both been living in the States. I kind of moved around here and there. I'm actually currently in Canada. Captain Riptide's still in the States, but yeah, our origins are back in like Yugoslavia.
Yeah, my family's from Croatia. I was born in Germany, and then we immigrated to America. I thankfully don't have an accent. Peter, in the meantime, has the stupidest accent. Yeah.
I mean, that's what's getting us views, kind of, maybe.
Like, wow, this guy has a speech impediment.
Subscribe for the speech impediment.
Yeah, press F's in the chat.
Watch him be like the NSA collecting data.
Yeah.
It's our FBI agent. Hey, Wacko Man, on your oh shit, he knows Burazari. Hey, dude, he's one of us. Hey, Marian, you know what time it is?
What? Oh,
Kosovo, Serbia. It's stuck. It's stuck.
Come on, upper management. You don't give us the tools we need to succeed.
Oh, well, you gotta sign out. You gotta, like, find the exit door.
Has your janitorial work here met the requirements of the company as well as your own high personal standards? I wish I could do more for my company. I am proud for my performance. I don't care. I'm done and the union's got my back. Demoted!
Wow.
Alright, hey, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab another Michelob Ultra. Please sponsor us.
Okay, so here's the topic. It's a topic about topics. Have you guys ever actually Googled, I don't know, like, things to ask, you know, like, a girl out, like how to ask a girl out or anything like that, and Google just gives you the stupidest answers.
Oh, Peter, actually, I got something along those lines. I was talking to my sister about this. So, you know, like when you're flirting and you're trying to strike up conversation, so you go up and you're like, hey, what's your favorite color? And they're like, red. How about you? That's like your normal response. And then, you know, and then you answer. But sometimes you say something like, hey, what's your favorite color? Mine's red. By the way, did you do your homework? And then you realize that this person's never going to know your favorite color.
I see, but at least they're keeping the conversation going. I hate those people. Well, no. Okay, no, guys, we're going down. I have this chick that I hate Snapchat with the passion, but I use it because all the hoes on Tinder use it. You know what happens? No, like, she sends me a snap of her forehead. I'm like, send me titties, send me ass. Why are you sending me your forehead? Where is the conversation? Like,
so Peter's like, where's the conversation? And his conversation's like, yo, send nudes.
Send me a picture of your cat. Like, why are you sending me pictures of your forehead? What do you reply with that? You're like, here's my big ass forehead. Like, what do you do? Actually, I'm gonna stack buckets.
I feel like I had something. So apparently there was some documents declassified by the government that basically says aliens exist.
Oh yeah, that's actually what the thing on Google said. It says aliens is a cool topic to talk about. So maybe that whole 5-minute speech was wrong, and Google will actually give you some good answers.
Well, so nothing good comes when you say, so I saw this on a Netflix documentary. But I saw a Netflix documentary that was about aliens. It was actually sort of compelling. And I feel like it's not even...
What was it?
I don't remember the name. I could get it to you. Oh, crap. I'm failing because now the audience is going to be like, oh, unsub. They don't even know what they're talking about. So for me, I guess to sound like an incel, I've always valued smarts over looks, and my thinking for that. And now this is going back to us answering the questions nobody wants to ask, right? So for me, like a hot girl, right? Everyone is always extra nice to them, so they have a different view of the world that a normal person does. Right? Because, like, everyone's nice, so the world seems a little nicer than it is. And then on top of that, I think unattractive girls get an unrealistically bad point of view of the world, because I feel like unattractive women are treated worse than, like, a dude would be. You know what I mean? Like, the average.
I was gonna chime in real quick. So, I heard this theory, like, a while ago, and I don't know if it's true or not. So especially, this is like more of like high school, college, you know, like the hot girl, all the guys are too afraid to talk to her. So you will have an easier time, like, getting with the hottest girl than you would. You don't?
God
damn it, that was 3 buckets.
That's all right, we got 4. I think this is enough. That's why
this is like Jenga.
That's why my girlfriend's great. She checks literally every single box. I mean, she's smarter than I am. That's like really rare.
Don't
get in there. I don't think there's room for me, so I'm just gonna send you.
Yeah. No, you take it up. You take it up, and then take like one of the things out. Here, I'll send you.
Actually,
up.
no. Here, you can fit. You can fit.
I sent you up.
Oh my god! Oh, it's. Oh.
What happened?
Everything's glitching. Just go. Oh no! Okay.
Oh my god, I see. I'm actually watching the stream.
Just press up. Whatever happens, happens. My life is in Sigmar's hands.
I'm just pressing the button. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, there we go. I think I got you up there. What the hell?
Oh, that horrible disappointment. Once we become rich, we're going to start offering speeches on Circle Jerk and how it can inform your business. But our plan for now, we're starting small. We Circle Jerk our Twitch views into our YouTube channel, and then we Circle Jerk our YouTube channel. Oh my god, please. All right, I saved the bucket.
Buckets up, by the way.
Stop stacking them. That's what's breaking the game. Yo, Peter, so did you finish Tiger King yet?
I actually never watched it, like I said.
Twitch stream, I guess spoiler alert, but you're not allowed to leave because we need the views. So Tiger King, in my opinion, is a bad documentary. And for me, they spend a lot of time trying to, like, make the main character out to be a bad guy, or a good guy, but he's clearly, like, a really bad guy who, like, uses drug addiction to get people to follow him and cats and whatnot. And, you know, he's imprisoning cats, and, like, the show sort of, because, like, everything has an agenda, right? And it seems like the show's agenda is to make Carol Baskin be a bad guy.
Well, I think she tried suing them for that. I heard her, like, she was trying to sue them or something.
Well, because, like, everyone thinks that she's, like, a murderer, and it's like, is that really true? Like, they make it seem out that she wants him for his money, but, like, the dude, when he met her, wasn't rich. I found this out on a separate source. He was, like, he became rich after he married Carol. So, like, and he didn't cheat them out of anything. Because with the divorce that happened, they both agreed that they would just do $1 million to keep it simple. And then his kids came after, saying, hey, you're rich now, we want more money. And that's when he disowned them. So, like, it really paints her in a bad light and doesn't really do anything for the animals. The interesting thing is a documentary by, I forgot what the association is, but they're responsible for making, like, the rules for what constitutes an action movie, what constitutes a horror movie, and what constitutes a documentary. None of the checklist points say that it has to be truthful. It just has to paint some sort of message in a convincing way. So, and I think that's something people need to keep in mind when they watch a documentary, is that its purpose is to make a compelling argument, but not to be truthful. And I think that's what a lot of people get confused on, or, like, don't even know about, really. You just assume that it's truthful. I have to be careful with these buckets.
Yeah, I was going to say, the thing is, like, no matter the story, you know, it's always going to be told from one side.
Yeah, and the winner tells the story.
From what I heard about it and how they advertise it, it definitely comes out more of an entertainment piece than it does.
Yeah, reality TV show.
Yeah, no, I think I told you that. Yeah, it comes out more of a reality TV show.
And Moon, I'm just waiting for you to tell me it's a bad show. I know you hate it. See, we got some good topics. That's a lot of good discussion, dude. We're way smarter than we seem.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, so, like, you know, a lot of history is written by the victors. Like, so the early massacre, I actually watched a documentary on Amazon. The Romans did a huge massacre on the people of Carthage. And back in the day, they didn't have weapons of mass destruction. So what they did was they literally left stationed soldiers at the city for a year, taking the city apart brick by brick. Oh my god, this is still as bloody as it is.
I know.
So, yeah, they had to take the city apart brick by brick. And, you know, like, you don't hear that in history because Rome ultimately won. So that's not something that you find. Like, they had to dig deep. Like, no one even knew that city existed until they, like, found something ancient about it.
Oh, take this to the furnace.
Yeah, like, a lot of the stuff that happened, you can't be sure. So, you know, it's what you experience with your own eyes.
I think that it's easier to create a simulation of a human than it is to create a human. So odds are we're living in a simulation because it's easier to make a simulation than a person.
But yeah, I was gonna say, do you think this game is more relaxing or is it more stressful?
I think it's satisfying in a relaxing way. Uh-oh.
I would say it's satisfying in a stressful way. Because it's like you're trying to clean this and then it's like sometimes you feel like there's just so many things you'll never clean it and just keep making a bigger mess with footsteps, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get in. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
You killed me.
Alright. So, guys, this has been Captain Riptide.
And CitrusBros dead body here.
Signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and comment. Give us topics to talk about next time. That will help us out. You know, circle jerk our stuff around.
Yeah, and be sure to follow our stream, Capt_Riptide, if you want to join in on the conversations live.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.